Hey guys, it's Lori. How are you? So you finally got away from your abuser or your abusive relationship. You're out. You're away from that parent who abused you, or and you kind of detached completely, or you're away from that spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, or best friend, or whatever it is that was abusive. Congratulations. Kudos to you. Now don't beat yourself up for the way you're feeling now. Let's talk about it. So, all too often, what happens is people suffer from severe PTSD and they don't realize it because they haven't been off to war or, you know, they haven't, in their opinion, been through a war zone, but they have. You know, a lot of times you don't even realize how abusive the relationship was until you start the healing process. Because many times when we're caught up in abuse, we don't know, you know. Um, so you may be feeling anxiety. Or maybe you're anxious and you don't know why, and it's been 10, 15 years since this relationship, or since, you know, your abusive parent has been gone and the cycle started again. Or maybe it's always like you feel stuck, you know. Or maybe you could be doing everything right and being really successful, and that one little thing, you know, you don't have the perfect relationship, so you beat yourself up for that, but everything else is good. But you're constantly worried, constantly need more and more and more. A lot of people will suffer. Part of this is like the PTSD. It's all PTSD, anxiety, depression, not feeling good enough. Some people will be extremely detached and not want anything to do with anybody. That's not good either. You know, and I can speak from experience when I say don't let your pride get in the way and become like this massive control freak. A lot of people control, that's the way they love. You know, they will control your situation and show you that they love you. They'll fix it or whatever, you know. Other people, they control because they've had to, because they were stuck, you know, having the weight of the world on their shoulders. And instead of reaching out to people around them and saying, look, I'm broken, they instead say, no, I'm fine and I don't need help. That's not healthy either. Now, doing nothing for yourself isn't healthy. Doing everything by yourself isn't healthy. You know, if you've got this deep sense of loneliness and you can't figure out why, or a sense of never being good enough, or anxiety out of nowhere, or maybe you just keep repeating the same mistakes. You keep ending up in the same relationships. You keep being stuck in one way or another. Look back, you know, have you healed from that relationship? Have you done the work? And I'm not blaming you, and I also am not advocating for like a victim mentality, because everybody's got their stuff, okay? Some guy might have grown up, you know, with a silver spoon in his mouth, had everything, doesn't mean he didn't have his stuff. Same thing with, you know, somebody who seems to have the greatest family and everything's really good. Doesn't mean they don't have their stuff. We all have our stuff. It's all relative. Nobody's stuff is like, oh, my stuff is worse than your stuff. You know, have you ever met somebody who tries to outdo you in everything, including the bad stuff? Um, don't be one of those people. That's like a victim mentality. If you need attention all the time, you need to be the center of attention. You could be healing. You know, I work with a lot of victims or survivors of rape, survivors of incest, survivors of domestic violence. If you've lived with somebody with borderline personality or a narcissistic person. You know, I think it's interesting, like I've said before in many videos, we label everything. An asshole, excuse my language, is an asshole, is an asshole, is an asshole, okay? Excuse my language for those of you who, you know, that's as bad as it's going to get. What I'm saying is work on you, okay? Work on you. You are worthy. You are. Don't wait. You know, if you're in your 20s and you just broke free out of abuse, don't let the cycle continue. Don't let pride take over and let you believe that you're okay and that you don't need any help. We're here for each other. We should be here for each other. It's a cold, hard world. The world will not be there for you. In fact, the world will kick you when you're down. I guarantee that. How do you change that? One person at a time. Be the person that you needed at one point in your life. You know? This is just a quick video. I just wanted to talk about the scars and the wounds that remain. You know, you could have got out of an abusive situation 20 years ago. And some people recognize and heal, and they truly are healed. Other people recognize and begin the healing process and help other people and are still not completely healed. Don't beat yourself up. Healing takes a long time sometimes. It changes the person you are. I'm not saying, oh, you're a victim and you can get away with this and that, but it changes who you are. It kind of molds you. Don't let it mold you in a negative way. And the way that happens is by denying your true wounds, denying your part in it, not taking responsibility. Because even in an abusive situation, you have to take responsibility for your actions, your choices. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not blaming the victim, don't get me wrong. But you do need to start a healing process. You need to take care of you. And you need to find a balance so that you don't become a narcissist yourself. You don't become self-centered and egomaniac. But you rely on God. You rely on other people. Good support. Get a good support system and take care of yourself. I'm going to talk more about this later, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. You know what? If you need help, and addiction too. Addiction's a big problem right now. If you love an addict, or if you have an addict in your family, or if you are the addict and you haven't found anything that you're comfortable with, or you have but you need a little bit more, give me a call, send me a message, let's make an appointment. Also, I still want to do that group. Guys, let me know if you want to do it, and I'll sign you up. All I need is 3 or 4 people to get started, and then we can grow from there. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Try to stay cool if you're in the heat wave like I am. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, I just wanted to add real quick, for those of you, only for subscribers or those that will see this, it's really private group because, as you know, I'm not doing this anymore, but if you think you might need a session and you really don't know what it's all about, or you really can't afford it, you know what, if money's ever a problem, please contact me anyway, because I am known for working things out with people, okay? But you got a question or two? Normally I do that for $35, but if you want me to just answer a real quick question, I can do it either via text messaging or a video, shoot you a video right back real quick. I'll do it for $15, all right? That's not going to last long. So today, I think it's the 28th of August. I'm only going to do that for the next 2 days. So have at it. You got a question for me? Let me know. LORIR248@gmail.com, or you can text me, which I'll get sooner, at 413-324-8491. Have a great day.